Hello, everyone. How are all of you doing? I hope all of you are doing good this afternoon. It's me once again, and it is Sunday afternoon, July 7th, 2019, and it is currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. And this is basically just going to be a rant on people who complain about curse words. You know curse words now. I just want to say, I do swear a lot sometimes, sometimes I do curse a lot. Now, I used to swear a lot in my older videos, and I know there are times where I still do swear a lot in my videos. And God, I can't talk. And I do try my best to not swear a lot in my videos nowadays, I try my best to not curse too much because, there are a lot of people out there who complain about my cursing. Excuse me, I burped. They're always like, dude, you curse too much. You swear a lot. God, dude, stop swearing. Stop cursing, dude, for God's sakes. Why do you swear a lot? Why do you always drop the F-bomb a lot? God, dude, stop swearing. Your swearing is so annoying, man. Your swearing is such a turnoff to all of the ladies out there. The ladies do not want guys who swear. They want nice guys. So, for the final time, stop swearing, dude. What the flying fuck? And also, first of all, who even gives a damn if I curse a lot? They're only words, All curse words are is just noise that comes out of your mouth. For crying out loud, people, that's all curse words are. It's noise that comes out of your mouth. For fuck's sakes, people. So why do people get offended by these words? I don't get why these words are so bad to people. They're only words, for crying out loud, man. And also, what else am I supposed to say instead of saying, what the fuck? Say what the heck. What am I in? Fucking kindergarten or first grade? That's fucking kindergarten and first grade stuff. I'm not in either one of them. I am 17 years old. For fuck's sakes, people. Saying what the heck is like kindergarten and first grade stuff. I'm not in kindergarten or first grade. I don't even want to sound like I'm in kindergarten or first grade. I want to sound my age, for fuck's sakes, people. Really. And also, even in school, they don't allow you to swear, which is pretty stupid. I think you should be able to swear in school since they are only words. And also, people say that only adults can say curse words, but kids can't say curse words since it's inappropriate for them to say those type of words. Seriously, why? Why does it even matter which age you swear at? I don't even care if children swear. And, that's also another reason why I don't ever want to have children at all. Because, I wouldn't be able to swear around my child. I would have to watch what I say. Because if I swore right in front of my child, the child would hear what I said and the child would say the curse word him or herself. And, like I said, apparently children are not allowed to curse. It's inappropriate for them. Which, that's pretty stupid, to be honest with you. They're just words. And also, they're going to be learning those words in the future anyway. So what's the point of us watching what we say whenever we have children when they're going to be saying them themselves anyway in the future when they get older? There's no fucking point of that shit at all. And also, let's just say you're sitting at your desk in your classroom at school, okay? And let's say you sit next to the wall and you're sitting at your desk drawing like a picture or whatever. And while you draw, your arm moves back and whatever. And so, since you're sitting next to the wall, you won't have enough room for you to draw without, your arm moving back and your elbow hitting the wall. But if you sit far away from the wall and you're drawing a picture and there's nothing next to you where, your arm could easily move back and your elbow could hit whatever is next to you, then you most likely won't have to worry about that. But, if you do sit next to the wall, well, yeah, you will have to worry about, your arm moving back and your elbow hitting the wall while you're drawing a picture. Which must really suck, man. So let's just say you're sitting at your desk in your classroom, drawing a picture, and basically while you're drawing, your arm moves back and your elbow hits the wall. And so you're like, oh, fuck, I just fucking hurt my elbow. And the teacher will hear you and the teacher will be like, what did you just say? And basically you tell the teacher what you said and the teacher will be like, okay, that is so it. Go to the principal's office right now. And so basically you leave the classroom and you go to the principal's office like the teacher told you to. And once you get in the principal's office, the principal asks you what you did wrong. And you tell the principal that you said a curse word in class. And the principal will be like, oh, you did? That's it. I'm calling your parents. And I'm giving you a detention. So the principal calls your parents and the principal is like, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, your son John just said a bad word in class. He said the word fuck. So could both of y'all punish your son? And the parents will be like, yes, we sure will, Mr. Anderson. And the principal will be like, okay, that's good. And I'm also giving him a detention as well. And so basically, the principal gives you a detention for saying a curse word. And basically, you're just going to sit at a desk in a classroom with other bad kids in there. And you'll put your head down on the desk that you're sitting at in that classroom like this. Until, it's time to go home. And basically, once your time is up, the parents come to pick you up from both school and detention. And so all three of you leave the school and y'all get in the car. And basically, once the kid gets in the car, he takes his backpack off. And, he's like, "Yay! I'm out of school in detention. That was awful, man." And the parents will be like, "Hey, John, why did you say the F word?" And basically, the kid responds to his parents saying, "Because I was so mad about something." And the parents will be like, "No, you don't ever say that word. That is a bad word. You know to never talk like that. That is so it. You are grounded for 1,000,000,000 years. Now go to your room right now and don't come out until I say you can." And so basically the kid will run to his room crying and shit. Fucking seriously, giving kids a detention or, grounding them all because they say curse words. They are only fucking words. It's noise that comes out of your mouth. For fuck's sakes, people. And also, people even get offended whenever you say a curse word, but you're not even using curse words to insult the person. Now, I understand that it's fine for you to get offended if someone is using curse words towards you, like if someone says to you, "Fuck you. You're such a fucking cock-sucking faggot fuckface. Go fuck yourself. No one likes you. You fucking dickhead." Yeah, it's fine to get offended if someone is using curse words to insult you, but if they're not insulting you and they're just saying curse words for themselves, like, "Oh man, I'm so fucking tired as fuck. I need to head to bed now," then you shouldn't even be getting offended. That person was not even using the curse words towards you, so why are you getting offended, people? Seriously. Just ignore them and don't pay any attention to them at all, people. Just act like they're normal words, for crying out loud. Whenever you get angry or whenever you hurt yourself, you say curse words like, let's say you stub your toe on like the table leg. Hold on, let me move this chair out of the way so I can demo. Like, let's say you're walking and you're not even watching where you're walking, and so you stub your toe on the table leg. "Ah, fuck, I just fucking stubbed my toe on the goddamn table leg. Ah, son of a fucking fuckface, fucking cocksucking faggot ass goddamn bitch." Of course you're gonna say a curse word, since you just hurt yourself. And you gotta say that to, release the pain. Or whatever. You fucking know what I mean. And also, let's say, you're playing a video game and you lose. Like, "Hi everyone, I am currently playing Bully for the PlayStation 2 and I am currently trying to finish off all of these bullies without any one of them getting my hands off of them and them winning this game. Oh no, the fucking bullies are starting to beat me up. Ah, son of a fucking goddamn fucking horse shit bitch. I fucking lost the game. I wanted to fucking win. And let's say, you're in your classroom sitting at your desk drawing a picture like I mentioned earlier. And you sit next to the wall. So, whenever you draw, your arm moves back and whatever. And so, you're sitting next to the wall. So there won't be enough room for you to draw a picture without, your arm moving back and your elbow hitting the wall. But if you sit far away from the wall and you're drawing a picture, and while you're drawing, your arm moves back, and there's nothing next to you for your elbow to hit, then you most likely won't have to worry about that, like I said. But if you sit next to the wall and you're drawing a picture, well, yeah, you will have to deal with, your elbow moving back. Well, yeah, you will have to deal with your arm moving back and your elbow hitting the wall while you're drawing. But let's just say you're just sitting at your desk in your classroom next to the wall and you're drawing a picture. And basically, while you're drawing a picture, your arm moves back and your elbow hits the wall or whatever. And so you're like, oh, fuck, I fucking hurt my elbow. Whenever you get pissed off or hurt yourself, you say curse words. So, if you're angry or you hurt yourself, what else are you supposed to do then if you can't say curse words? Aw, darn it, that's fucking 5-year-old stuff. I'm not 5, for fuck's sakes, I'm 17, God. And also, you can't say curse words in school. So if you stub your toe or you fall and hurt yourself in school and you say a curse word, you will get in trouble. Like, let's say you're walking in your classroom at school and basically while you're walking in and you have the door open, you're not even looking at the bottom of the door to see if you stub your toe on the door. And so you could just be walking with your head up looking at walls and shit, and your toe will end up getting, stubbed on the door, and you'll be like, ah, fuck, I fucking stubbed my toe, god damn it. And also, let's say you're leaving your classroom and you won't be looking, at the floor to see if there's anything on the floor that you will easily trip and fall on. So, you'll just be walking out your classroom, looking at the walls and not even looking at the floor at all. And so while you're walking out, you'll end up stepping on something and tripping and falling on that one certain thing that you stepped on. And you'll be like, ah, motherfucker, I just fucking tripped and fell on something and busted my ass on the fucking floor. And basically the teacher will hear you and the teacher will be like, hey, you don't say that. And basically you respond to the teacher saying, well, I just fell and hurt myself. And obviously, whenever I fall and hurt myself, I have to say a curse word. And the teacher will be like, no, you don't need to say that word. Seriously? If you're in school and you fall and hurt yourself, or if you stub your toe on something, and you're not allowed to say curse words, what else are you supposed to do then? The other option is just to go, ouch, and cry, you know? That's fucking baby stuff. Instead of crying, you could go ahead and say a curse word. You know what I mean? That's also the main reason why, kids cry whenever they hurt themselves, since their parents won't allow their children to say curse words to release the pain, Seriously, parents, just let your kids swear for fuck's sakes whenever they hurt themselves so they can release the pain or whatever. You know what I mean. And also, if you're a guy who curses a lot just like I do, there will be a lady who will tell you that, swearing is a turnoff to the ladies, and the ladies do not want guys who swear, and they want nice guys. Really? How does a person swearing make them a bad guy? I'm a nice person, and I swear a lot. I ain't rude at all. I'm a really nice guy. Just because I swear a lot, it doesn't mean I'm an asshole, for fuck's sakes. Seriously. And also, I hate it whenever I'm listening to a song on the radio and, they edit out curse words. Like, let's say the song that they're playing on the radio has the word fuck in it. Like, if you listen to the song on YouTube, basically, every single lyric will be in the song. They won't edit any of the words out. You basically hear every single word that is used in the song. But, when you listen to that song on the radio, they basically edit out the curse words that are used in the song. They will either, mute them, or they will replace them with other words. And it just ruins the song. It makes the song sound retarded as fuck. Like, seriously, why are y'all fucking doing that? And the main reason why they do that is because of the fucking kids. Oh, the main reason why we are editing out the curse words in the song is because children could be listening to these songs and be hearing the curse words that are used in them. So, fucking besides, Kids, are going to hear those fucking words anyway. They will still hear those words in other fucking places, The kids have heard those type of words before. So what's even the fucking point of you censoring the curse words when kids are still going to hear them anyway? There's no damn point of y'all doing that shit at all. For fuck's sakes. Like, seriously, they are just words. And also, just because the children hear those words, it doesn't mean that they're going to say them. Seriously, people, just fucking leave the song how it is. And don't fucking do that shit. Oh! Think about the kids. They can't hear those words. Well, they are still going to hear them anyway. they have heard curse words before. I doubt that, songs and other shit out there with profanity is going to influence kids to swear. Their parents probably swear right in front of them. So fucking what, man? And also, here is something that I really don't understand. You got these words that have multiple words when some of the words for the same definition are bad to say, but some of the other words for that definition are fine to say, like, for example, the word shit. Now, the other words for shit are poop, turd, feces, dookie, crap, and etc., Whatever you fucking call that digested food that comes out of your ass. A little while after you eat, your food digests, and what you do is you go to the bathroom, you sit on the toilet, and you shit all of that digested food out of your ass. And basically, once you're done, you get up, you press down on the lever to the toilet, you flush it down, and it goes down the pipes, down the sewer, and all the way to the wastewater treatment, where all of your toothpaste spit, bath water, vomit, shit, piss, and all of that other crap goes. And what people will do is, they will put on rubber suits, they will jump in all of that crap, and they will burn it. I do not know if that's true or not, but that is what I have heard from my grandfather years ago, back in 2011, I believe. Well, that's basically what shit is. The same exact same as fucking crap, poop, turd, feces, etc. And the word shit, for some reason, isn't okay. Like, if you say the word shit, someone will hear you and they will tell you, hey, don't say that. That is a bad word. But if you say the word poop, well, then that's fine to say. Like, really? Why is poop fine to say, but the word shit is bad to say, when clearly both of them mean the same exact thing? That doesn't make any sense at all, man. And another word is ass, ASS. Now, ass is basically another word for butt, booty, rear end, and other words for, that lower body part that you sit on. It's also that body part that shit and farts come out of. Well, the word ass is still considered a curse word. So if you say the word ass, you could get in trouble. But if you say the word butt, booty, rear end, and other words for that are considered okay, well then it's fine to say those words. Like, really? Why the fuck is it fine to say butt, booty, rear end? Why is it fine to say those words, but it's bad to say the word ass when all of them mean the same thing? That damn body part that you sit on, and that body part that feces and, farts come out of. It makes no fucking sense at all. If the word ass is bad to say, well, then shouldn't all of those other words like butt, booty, rear end, and etc. be bad as well? You know what I mean. If those words are fine to say, well, then shouldn't ass be alright to say as well? You fucking know what I'm saying. And basically, let's say you're a kid and you're sitting on the floor in your bedroom playing with toys and having a good old time. Sorry, I'm having trouble speaking. And basically, like an hour passes and you're getting really tired of sitting there playing with toys and you're ready to get off of the floor and go find something else to do. And so, you're about ready to get off of the floor. And so you do try your best to get up, but you're just having some trouble getting off of the floor. And so you call your parents to come in your room and help you get off of the floor. And so basically you're like, hey, mom or dad, could either one of you come in my room and help me get my ass off of the floor? And either one of your parents will hear you and will be like, hey, you don't say that. You say, hey, mom or dad, can either one of you come in here and help me get my butt off of the floor? Okay. Hey, mom or dad, could either one of you come in here and help me get my butt off of the floor? That's better. Like, seriously, why is it okay to say but it's bad to say ass when clearly both of them mean the same thing? I know that was a stupid example, but this is something I have always wondered my whole life. It really makes no fucking sense at all, and it really does annoy the hell out of me whenever a parent gets mad at their kid for using a certain word for something with the same definition that has multiple other words, and some of the words for that same definition are fine to say, and some of the other words for that definition are bad to say. So if you say a certain word for, that same definition that's considered bad, your parents will be like, hey, you don't say that. You say this other word for that. Okay, and so when you say, that word for that definition, then that's fine. But if you say one of the other words for that same definition, that's considered a curse word, then apparently that's not okay, and you could get in trouble for saying that. And so, your parents will tell you not to say that and will tell you to say one of the other words for that same definition that is fine. Seriously. Why is it okay to say the word for that one certain definition, but the other word for the same definition is bad when clearly both of them mean the same thing? You know what I mean. I can't really explain it that well. And also, I remember there was this club called the No Cussing Club. Seriously, why the fuck is there even a club about that? It's basically this club that tells children to not swear. And it was created by this, fuckface, dick-sucking faggot named McKay Hatch. Excuse me, I burped again. Who, created this club when he was like 14 years old, who is now in his 20s or something, I don't know. He created this club like back in the spring of 2007, basically because he got so sick of hearing his friends curse all the time. And so, he challenged his friends to not swear. And this shit fucking went on from there. And he fucking carried it on when he got to high school. And he even got some backlash too by, some of the students in his class or whatever going onto his website about his club and ranting on him or whatever. And he also got some images sent to him on his website about his club as well. And that fucking tells you right there that you can't stop them from swearing. And, they also feel like that you're taking these words way too seriously. And also, I am pretty sure you have said a curse word once in your life before. And if you're just going to sit there and tell people that you have never swore in your life, well then, you are straight up a fucking liar, man. And I really do find it kind of stupid that some of the celebrities and politicians have joined that stupid club. There has been well over 21,000, not just in the United States, all of y'all, but, there are well over 24 or maybe even more than that countries worldwide who have became a part of that shit. Wow, just wow, man. And I even heard that Dr. Phil and Hulk Hogan have never cursed in their lives, and which I'm pretty sure they did. People don't just sit there and tell us that they never did. If that's the case, then y'all are liars. And basically, now, all of those politicians wanted to start doing this shit with the rest of the people in that club by telling all of us to stop using profanity. Really? Whose channel is this? It's mine, and I have the right to do what I want on my own channel. If I can't swear in my comments on your videos or whatever, then that's fine. But since I am the one who owns this channel, I get to decide what I want and not want to do on here. Yes, I swear. And all of y'all have swore once in y'all's lives as well. Don't just sit there and tell me that y'all have never swore in y'all's lives. If y'all tell me that, then y'all are just nothing but straight up fucking liars. Everyone on this planet has been swearing ever since this earth was born, and it's never going to change. If you want it to change, well then, that's up to the parents if they want their child or not to say curse words. But, don't do the job for them by telling their kid who you're friends with and who curses what to do and what not to do. You're not their damn parents. You don't tell them what to do. So don't fucking boss them around. Only let the parents decide if they want their kid to swear or not. And don't just do something that is not your responsibility at all, people. God. To me, all this is just a retarded club. You know, honestly, we should all worry about what will happen to our country as a whole, like about shootings and other bad stuff that goes on in the world. Instead of worrying about people swearing all the time. You know, they will still say those words. You know, people are going to swear all the time. They will still say those words, whether you like it or not. You know, it's not like they're going to put a gun to your head and force you to go hang out with them or force you to start swearing. You know, you have every right to not socialize or, you know, hang out with those people or even, you know, swear. All right? And also, hell, not only that, there's even a video about this club on YouTube. And I remember in that video, McKay Hatch said when he got to middle school, everyone started cussing and it bothered him. Like, really? Why does that even fucking bother you? They're just words. Oh, when I got to middle school, everyone started cussing and this bothered me. Like, fucking God, don't pay attention to that. Just ignore it. And act like they're regular words, for crying out loud, man. And I remember later on into, like, the same video, I believe it was after McKay Hatch was done talking, I remember his mom said that, you know, the kids who were friends with McKay Hatch and who were cussing, she thought that they needed to start swearing just so they can be cool. Like, seriously. No, we don't cuss just so we can be cool, you know? We swear whenever we hurt ourselves. Like, let's say you're walking on the sidewalk at, like, the park, and there's something that's laying on the sidewalk that you could easily step on and trip and fall on. And so when you're walking at the park, you're not even looking at the sidewalk to see if there's something laying on the ground that you could easily step on and trip and fall on and bust your ass on. So you're just walking with your head up staring at other people walking, and all of a sudden you end up stepping on something laying on the sidewalk there. And so, you know, you trip and fall on it and you fall on the sidewalk and bust your ass, and you're like, oh, motherfucker, I just fucking bust my ass. And, you know, someone will be like, hey, don't say that. That's a bad word. Like, seriously, you shouldn't even be getting offended, people. They weren't even saying those curse words towards you. So why are you getting offended? Just don't pay any attention to that. You know? Just ignore them and act like they're normal words, people. God. And also, you know, it is understandable for you to get mad at a person if they say the N-word, since that is such a racist and despicable word to African American people. But, you know, if they're just saying curse words for themselves and they're not even using them towards other people, then come on now, man. And also, you know, why is there even a fucking group called the No Cussing Club? McKay Hatch is such a fucking moron for creating that club, and he seriously needs to get his ass beat. Fuck you, you fucking idiot, fucking cocksucking, fuckface, faggot, dumb fuck, dipshit, fuckhead, fucking fuckwad, fucking dildo up your ass, fuckface. Fucking asshole son of a bitch. Fucking pussy licking cunty slut whore. Fucking bitch. Fuck you. Fucking cum lover. Fucking fuckface. Fucking faggot ass bitch. You know, one of the most stupidest clubs ever. You know, I'm not in fucking preschool or kindergarten, so I'm not going to say, oh, I have to take a big poo-poo. That's fucking preschool and kindergarten stuff. I'm not in either one of them. I am 17 for fuck's sakes. God. I don't know. And also this video about the No Cussing Club has a total of 1,000.1k likes and 2,000.5k dislikes. And also, I'm one of those people who disliked that video. So, yeah. And also, not only do they edit out curse words on the radio, also when you watch an episode of a TV show that you like on live television, they bleep out some words, mostly the words fuck or shit. Like, let's say, you know, the episode of the show, one of the characters says the word fuck or shit in that episode of the show you're watching on live television. You know, if you watch the episode of that show on one of the DVD season sets of the show that you have, then, you know, every word will be in the episode on the DVD season set of the show that you have, if you watch the episode on it. You know, they don't edit any of the words out. You basically hear every single word that was used in that episode of the show that you were watching on live television. And, you know, basically when you watch that episode of the show on live television, basically, like if one of the characters in that show says fuck or shit, what they will do is they will bleep them out. Like, what the beep is your problem? Or, I have to take a huge beep. And it just makes the episode of the show sound fucking dumb and shit. You know, seriously, why do that? And once again, the main reason why they do that is because of the motherfucking children. Oh, the reason why we are bleeping out these curse words in the episode of the show on live television is because kids could be watching the episode of the show and they could hear these words. So, besides, you know, they hear those words anyway, you know, they still hear those words in other places they are, for fuck's sakes. You know, they have heard those damn words before, people. So what's the point of bleeping out the curse words on an episode of a show on live television when kids are still going to hear those words in their life anyway? There's no damn point of doing that shit at all, people. You know, they are only words. Just because kids hear those words, it doesn't mean that they will start saying them, you know? Really. Don't do that shit. Just leave the episode of the show alone. Oh, think about the kids. They can't hear those words. Well, like I said, they're going to hear those words anyway. So, you know, they have heard those words before. And I doubt that, you know, those shows, movies, or songs, whatever else has cursing in it, are going to influence the kids to swear. Their parents probably swear right in front of them, man. God. And I remember one time back when I was like 7 or 8 years old, I was sitting on the couch in the living room back at our old house, the mobile home. I remember I did film the outside of the trailer like a few years back when me and my parents drove by it to go to some Mexican restaurant or whatever. I remember I was just sitting in there watching TV or whatever. And basically my parents, you know, they were in their room, which was far away from the living room, I believe. And also, no one was in the living room except for me. Just sitting there, you know, watching TV. And all of a sudden, you know, I said the word shit. I did not, and for some odd reason, my dad still heard me. I don't even know how he heard me. I didn't even say it out loud. I said it silently, like, shit. And I remember my dad was like, hey, come here. And I was like, all right. And so I left the living room and I headed to my parents' bedroom. And what happened was my dad told me, hey, turn around right now. And I was like, okay, why? And so I turned around like my dad told me to, and he got his belt and whipped my ass with it. And my dad was like, after that, hey, I heard you say the S word. Don't ever talk like that again. Like, really? How did you even fucking hear me? I didn't even say it out loud. I said it silently like, shit. But for some odd reason, you still heard me. I don't even know how my dad heard me. He must fucking have elephant ears or something, man. And another time in which this will be the last story I will tell before I wrap up this video, but I remember this was back in like 4th grade. I remember I was sitting at my desk in my classroom and there was this one Puerto Rican girl who was sitting behind me. I remember. And basically that day, that girl was annoying the fuck out of me. And so I remember what she did was she spit on her hand like, and which, don't worry guys, I'm not actually spitting on my hand, I'm just demoing how she did it. And basically, after she spit on her hand, what she did was she quietly brought her hand up behind my neck and she rubbed all of her fucking saliva on my hand after she spit it all out onto her hand. And I remember I got so pissed off, and so I said, "Hey, don't ever fucking do that again!" And I remember my 4th grade teacher, Miss Wallace, heard me and yelled at me like, "Hey, don't ever say that word again!" She screamed at me at the top of her lungs. And I remember I felt like crying after that. But I was trying my best to hold in the tears because, I did not want to cry in front of everyone. That's fucking embarrassing since, people in my classroom would be looking at me and they would make fun of me due to that. It would be really humiliating, crying in front of, all of your classmates or whatever. Who the fuck would not even be embarrassed by something like that happening? And so I tried the best I could to hold in the tears and not let them, come out of my eyes and start running down my face. And so what I was doing was, I kept on wiping the tears out of my eyes like this, and I was trying my best to not blink since that would cause, the tears to come out of my eyes and start running down my face. And basically, I remember after that, my eyes were red, and some of the students in my class, were looking at me and they saw that my eyes were red and it looked like I was about to cry. That shit was so fucking embarrassing, man. And really yelling at me all because I said a curse word. Well, she was annoying the fuck out of me. Whenever someone annoys you, God, I can't talk well. Whenever someone annoys you, you say curse words. So what else are you supposed to say if you're angry or annoyed? Just fucking say 5-year-old words or whatever, Once again, I'm not fucking 5. I am fucking 17 for fuck's sakes. And plus, I was like, I don't know, 10 at the time that happened. And, kids already know what those words are when they're like 10. They'll still hear them in other places. They've heard those words before, and I doubt just because they hear those curse words from a certain show or movie doesn't make them start saying them. Their parents probably swear right in front of them, for fuck's sakes. And also, there should be no age limit on swearing anyway. They're just words, for fuck's sakes. So if you're 7 years old and you're swearing, well, You know, oh well, you're gonna be learning how to swear once you get older anyway, so you just might as well learn how to swear at a young age, for fuck's sakes. But yeah, that about does it for this video. I know this video is terrible, but you know, I did this video the best that I could. And yeah, I hope all of you enjoyed this video, and I will continue to do the videos that I usually do on this channel, like rants, vlogs, movie updates, movie collections, and all of those other types of videos that I do. So yeah, see all of you later. Goodbye, and make sure to have a good rest of your day, everybody.